Hey Leos, it's Chronic Joy Tarot. Happy birthday still. And this is going to be your August mid-month update for 2017, month of August. And if you're new to my channel, please know that my reading style is very intuitive and flowing. It's not as literal. Like, I don't do reverse cards. It's very Zen, and that's why I use the Zen deck. And we're always going to be tapping into, your personal and spiritual development. That's what my style is about. It's less psychic or predictive or, events that are going to happen or people that are going to do things around you. It's more about you, where you are now, and where you can go from here. Okay. I always pull one oracle card to give us a theme and sort of a direction, and then the extended reading's done using the Zen Tarot deck. The oracle deck this time around is the Messages from the Angels by Doreen Virtue, and then the Zen Tarot is my standard here, the go-to that I always use. And these are the first two decks I ever received. So these were the catalyst for me to begin doing readings and tap into my intuition. So these have a lot of meaning for me. And let's see, and also I'm a Leo as well. So let's see what is in store for all of us in the next few weeks. Aside from the huge solar eclipse coming up, let's see what our energies will be like. Okay, so this angel Bridget is saying, caution is warranted. Look deeper into this situation before proceeding further. So, if you have a big decision to make, you're guided to take a pause. Okay? If you have some big goals that you want to achieve, or maybe a new relationship you want to develop, or a new job, or even if it's something as simple as a new structure to your schedule or whatever, any changes that you really got your mindset on right now, take a breath. Okay, it's not saying not to, but it's saying to slow down. Okay, this spread is called the Flying Bird. This is the point of liftoff, and we're going to take flight and move through to a new level of awareness. Okay, so let's see where we're starting. Okay, so this is the card Integration. So this is telling us that the opposing, sun and moon, the eagle and the swan, day and night, the seemingly opposing forces in our life, we are sort of that, we are in a place now where we can be, not the glue that holds it together, because that's kind of feels like a burden, but we can be that open, understanding, soft space that's going to soften the harsh edges between seemingly opposing forces in our life. Okay, so this also has to do with this card here, the Bridget angel that's saying caution, because this Integration card is guiding you to touch down to center, take a breath, weigh it all out, see the good and bad, the ugly and the pretty, and look at it all and find a common ground, find a common space to operate from. Okay, so this is a pretty good starting point as far as when we're going after this new desire or this new goal, new relationship, new job, whatever it is, that we make sure we're rooted and we're in alignment first. Okay, this card here is the one that's called the Fear of Flying, and this could be a block to our progress if we don't master this energy. It's an internal energy, and it's healing. So yeah, so healing the space between your head and heart, the space between your intuition and your gut, right? Your personal third chakra, self-empowerment. It's an internal healing. So for sure, these go hand in hand. Right? Get down to center. There's always going to be upsets and opposing forces along the way. Find your center. The center of this person's heart is the lotus flower. It's blooming brightly and it's securely in place. Same with this Integration card. So, if the change is coming and if you have your eyes set on a goal, Do the inner work first. Okay? Get in alignment. Know that, you know, your center is secure enough so that anything that comes along won't upset it. You know, you just find ways to navigate around, you know, upsets or surprise occurrences. Okay? In your outer world, this shows up as you being patient, which is beautiful. This is all lined up. And look at that, how it's going along with the cycle of the moon. New to full, you know, waxing to waning. It's continuous. This moon, it will come around again. And this solar eclipse coming up has the tendency, and especially for Leos, this is going to have the potential for you to sort of like, this is the beginning of your solar year. The solar eclipse is lining up. It hasn't happened in, I don't know, 100 years in this way over America, at least the path that it's taking over the United States, excuse me. And so big table is getting ready to be set for you, Leo, especially you. But it's basically the world is your oyster. You can lay it out however you want. And if there is some big desire that you have your sights set on, take the time to do the inner work first. Have the patience. Know things will come around when they're ready. Especially with the energy coming up next week with the solar eclipse, you're going to want to get rooted, because it could have sort of a scattering effect on you if you're not fully integrated, knowing that everything will come in its time, and just trusting that. So this is a really good foundation for this reading. It's a good, 3-card spread for your starting point. Okay? The next energy, and this is an internal energy. Oh, yeah. It's the thought of postponement. The desires that you have and the beautiful rainbow world that you're looking at through the window just can't come soon enough, right? You might get a little itchy. You might get a little bit restless. And this is also a mind card. So, caution to quiet those stories in your head. If I don't act now, it'll never come. If I don't do this and I have to force it through, then it's never going to happen, right? Don't let your mind play those tricks on you. Your desire is not being postponed. It's right there, okay? You're just securing your own place in relation to it first. The caution is warranted. Look deeper, get deep, root yourself. It will come. Don't let your mind get carried away, okay? Because you're on your way. The adventure is near. It's coming. That rainbow world that you're looking for. There's so many rainbows in your reading here, and it's coming. It's on its way. You just need to trust that the path is unfolding the way it's meant to. And things may come along your path that you weren't expecting, but still have to do with your ultimate goal. It still has to do with the direction that you want to go in. And you might think, if you try to force it through and let your mind take over, and you don't take the caution that that Bridget is guiding you to take, then you could rush past the most beautiful, juicy, delicious spaces along your path. You could rush right by them and not even see them coming. You have the adventure card kind of says, wherever you stand now, look for the next sign and look for the next signpost and just go with it. Go with what is presented to you. It's fun, right? It's supposed to be fun along the way. Get rooted, get certain and get clear. Do more meditating, get clear on what you want. Know that it's on its way, and then start having fun with every way that it shows up, with every little sign along your path. Okay? Another internal energy here, and this is sort of the highest apex of your internal journey, is the Beyond Illusion card. This is telling you that there is not, first of all, there are those that, there's the way of seeing life as all of it's an illusion, right? Because your true self isn't in this 3D world, right? It's bigger than that. It's the source of all things, and your true higher self, is sort of watching you on this planet with amusement, right? Because you're doing your best as a human being. But I'm going to say as well with this that if you trust your intuition, because see how that third eye is lit up and really highlighted here, if you trust your intuition, and also this whole figure is a butterfly, which signifies metamorphosis, which signifies your internal personal transformation, trust your intuition, okay? You're on the path. Your goal is near. Get rooted, know who you are, and trust, okay? Did I pull this for you last? I did. I pulled this for you in the last reading, Leo. Rebirth. Did I? You got to leave me a comment and let me know if I did. This is the outcome of your journey, is rebirth, emerging, a new you, new ways of doing things, new steps along your path, new awareness, new connections. This is beautiful. It's beautiful. And it's also a mind card. So it's going to be a new way of seeing yourself, right? It's your ego kind of enjoying that you allowed your spirit, to take over right now. And you trusted your intuition. Your goal is still in sight. The things you desire are right there. It's just do that inner work, get your house cleaned up, your internal house, not your house. You should see mine. Get your, inner space, your true self cleaned up, get your vibration clean, get ready for the fun because it's on its way. You're on your way. This is huge. And given that the solar eclipse lies right in the middle of the period of time that I'm reading for, you're just on your way, Leo. This is beautiful. I want you to leave comments and let me know if this is connecting with you. And remember, it is a general reading, so if you want a personal one and we can talk about your specific questions, get in touch with me on the About section of my channel or on this video. There should be some information how to get in touch with me. Okay? Until then, enjoy this journey, Leo. You're on it. You're in it, and you're just patience and trust. That's all you need. Okay? Talk to you in September.